Hey, what's up guys? Luke Profit. So if you're watching this video, it's probably because you got suspended on Facebook Marketplace, or you're watching it because you preemptively want to know what happens or how to avoid it or that kind of stuff. Well, there's some good news for you. Everybody gets suspended on Facebook Marketplace. Pretty much, I don't know anybody that has not gotten suspended on Facebook Marketplace, but it's pretty easy and it fixes itself in a few days, most of the time, if it's the standard suspension that most people get. Now, there are other suspensions. Facebook is new. They're probably going to be adding new ones as well. But as of right now, there's the main one, which just says you can't use Facebook Marketplace anymore. It shows like a little store that's all grayed out, and there's a big request review button. Push the button because that's sort of the main problem. Sometimes, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but this happens to everybody who's been selling a lot on Facebook Marketplace, and it's generally pretty quick, happens first couple weeks, first month, something like that. You'll be selling, you'll be getting good sales, taking care of customers, doing everything the right way, everybody's happy, and then just you're like, what the heck? Why does it say I can't sell on Facebook Marketplace? This can also happen if it's a new account and maybe you haven't really used Marketplace and you tried to do too many listings, or anything like that. Or maybe your first listing was something weird and it just freaked it out. I had it happen on an account where the account had never used Marketplace before. We tried to create one listing and then it just locked us out right away. But the good thing is, it's very normal, and you just hit request review. It can take, usually it takes maybe around 4 or 5 days, something like that, but it can take a week and a half, or it can take, just a day or something like that. It kind of depends, but I'd say most of the time it's probably 4 or 5 days, something like that. So what sucks about the suspension, if you've been getting a lot of sales, now if you're actually pretty lucky if you got the suspension and you've only gotten 1 or 2 sales or something like that. If you've gotten a bunch of sales, like what happened to me the first time, then it's not as good because and this is really stupid, Facebook needs to fix this, but basically all of your sales that, they're going out and you need to upload the tracking numbers to get them into the system so Facebook doesn't cancel them. It's basically just a ban from clicking on Marketplace, right? So those sales are still there. They didn't get canceled. You need to add the tracking numbers to them, but Facebook Marketplace has you blocked, so you can't get in to add the tracking numbers. So it's kind of a catch-22. It's really stupid, but that's kind of the way it is. Now, the good news is with Facebook Marketplace, you have a week to, from the date that you get the sale to upload the tracking. Now, you're supposed to do it within 3 days. You should always do it within 3 days so that it's not late. But you do have a week before Facebook will automatically cancel the order and refund the buyer. So that really sucks if you're dropshipping. If the order gets canceled, the buyer gets refunded, but you already put out your own money to have the item go to the buyer. So I would just take it as this is a normal thing that happens. You're probably going to lose a tiny little bit of money. When it happened to me, I was pretty fortunate, and I only lost maybe $80 or something like that. It wasn't really that bad. I just had like 3 or 4 orders that got canceled. But I got if it had gone one more day, it would have been a whole lot more than that, because it sort of, sales were a little bit slower and then they were bigger and anything, whatever. Basically, yeah, it's just a problem. It sometimes happens. Facebook's really screwy because they're expecting you to add this information, but then also block you, so there's no way to add the information. But all you need to do to fix this problem is just 1, know that it's normal. 2, pester the heck out of their support. And Facebook support is really bad, and it's mostly bots, and they take forever to actually review anything. But what you want to do is just hit the little request review. It should open a ticket in your messages. There should be a way, if you open Facebook on your phone, to click the little settings, messages, and you can go to your support inbox. And so you should have a way to sort of see that ticket. And basically what you want to do, that I would strongly suggest doing, is just reply to that ticket. So, you'll have the little, requesting review. Just be like, hey, I requested review. This is a problem. I got orders that I need to fill. I need to upload these tracking numbers for my buyers so that the, items don't get automatically canceled. Facebook doesn't have any policies against dropshipping that I'm aware of. I guess I wouldn't specifically say that you're dropshipping, but I'd say, I ship the items and, I need to give the tracking number to my buyers. I don't want Facebook to automatically cancel the orders. I need to get these tracking numbers uploaded, stuff like that. And basically just be, we need to get this fixed. Please, I'd like somebody to look at this as quickly as possible, all that good stuff. So, go ahead and sort of reply to the ticket in just sort of a little way like that. And then, you can do it a couple times a day. But I would just definitely be on it all the time. Just be like, hey, every couple times a day, be responding to the ticket and be like, hey, any update on this? I really need to get these to the buyers and, all that good stuff. And you can even, one other trick is if you are in the Facebook mobile app, you can shake your phone and it will pop up a bug report. So if you shake your phone, basically it'll just pop up, what's wrong? Is it on this page in Facebook? And so you could submit additional tickets basically in just saying, bug report, I'm blocked out of Facebook Marketplace and I need to get orders to my buyers. Can somebody please look at this? Send. And I would do that every day and, respond to the ticket and just sort of bug the heck out of them. And I don't exactly know if a real person ever sees it or if it's just the algorithm seeing that you're responding to it a lot and it needs to fix it or what. I'm not totally sure how it works on Facebook's side, but that's what I've done and it's always worked. And I've also talked to other people who have tried this kind of thing and it's always worked out, just basically bothering support. I have one dude that I know who has gotten this suspension 3 times on Facebook. Most people get it one time and then it goes away and then that's it. But he's gotten it 3 times within a period of about 3 months, and it's kind of bothered him. Now, granted, this dude, he's nice and everything, but his metrics were very bad on Facebook. He kind of let his account go, and so that caused him some problems. His cancel rate was really high and all this stuff. You got to keep your metrics good. Watch my videos, guys. I show you how to do it. It's very easy if you just, stick with it and you don't let the bad things happen, then they don't affect your metrics and you're all good. But yeah, anyway, so just a heads up, I probably have already put it on the screen at this point, but this is what the suspension looks like on Facebook. You're not allowed to use Marketplace right now, but that one's pretty easy to fix. So just hit request review, do the bug reports by shaking your phone. You can open a bug report on Facebook, do that, and it should go away pretty quickly. If you learn any other tricks or anything like that, there is a sort of a secret backdoor sort of way that you can get into Marketplace sometimes when you're locked out. Also, I guess one other thing that I should mention, well, 2 things. One, the sort of backdoor way, it's kind of weird and it's a little bit odd, but it doesn't always work. It's kind of like timing it, like you try to open it and then click some things before it works and disabling internet, and it's like a pain. But I will link those videos down here in the description. And I guess maybe if I've done one, I'll pop it up here to show. But yeah, kind of tricky, but that's something that you could try. The other thing that I was going to say was Facebook mobile, like the version that you have on your phone through the app, and the website are 2 different things. So if you get your account fixed, sometimes it sort of comes back slowly. Like you'll get an email like, oh, your account's fixed. And then you can see Marketplace, but you can only view it on your phone, and you can see your orders on your phone, but you can't see them on the computer. There can be some weirdness like that. For 24 hours or whatever after you get it back, just check your phone and the computer. If the computer won't let you upload tracking numbers, your phone probably will. You can even use the BlueStacks emulator to simulate a phone, and then you can be using it from your computer, but like it's a phone, sort of its own separate application thing. So just some little workarounds there for you. And I might do videos on that as well, I guess, if I have another suspension that I'm dealing with and I can sort of show it. But yeah, so if I've done that, video up here. If not, probably just haven't had a chance to film that yet. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. If you're new to dropshipping on Facebook, I've got a full free set of training videos down there, link in the description, that go over everything you need to know to start making money online. I also have a Facebook account management service where me and my team work on your account and get it up to making several $1,000s profit a month. We totally handle everything so that it's passive for you, and you get to keep 30% of the profits, and then we get 70% of the profits. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, basically just me and my team managing your account, go ahead and go to lukeprofits.com/manage, and I'll be in touch. I also do one-on-one Facebook dropshipping training, and if that's something that you'd be interested in, you can go to lukeprofits.com/apply, and I will hit you back. I post new content on this channel every couple days, so go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications, and I'll be back here with another video in a couple days.